Okay, here we have the first look at the 2013 Toyota Avalon. Pretty sharp looking car. Major departure from what they did last year. Going for a little more sporty look and feel. I haven't had a chance to drive one yet, but from what I understand, suspension is a little bit tighter. You know, Toyota's not ever going to really put a sports suspension on a car, but this is just a little more firm ride. Lines are a little more aggressive than last year and much more up to date and modern looking. So I'm impressed. I'm not easily impressed, but I do think we're going to sell these vehicles pretty well. They're going to attract in my opinion, a younger buyer, but it's an interesting car. So let me finish walking around this thing and then we'll go inside and take a look at some of the controls, which have been completely changed and completely updated. So this is not the top of the line Avalon, more the middle grade, but you can see right here it has smart key technology, which gives you a push button start. Push button start right here. Put your foot on the brake, press the button, the vehicle starts. Nice addition. The car has memory seats and typical Toyota steering wheel controls for the audio, as well as your Bluetooth controls and the display button, which is an interesting looking display in the middle there. I'm just going to toggle through this a little bit. So there's some personalizations, and there's the typical feedback with miles per gallon, average speed, elapsed time, things like that. So you've got a multi-information display here, and the interesting thing, it's a little hard to see, but these buttons are just sort of they're programmed to detect your touch. They don't actually move. It's pretty interesting, smooth, sleek looking interior. And here we've got our apps, and if we go there, we should get our map screen. Yeah, kind of middle of the road head unit for the stereo. Nothing too crazy, but very nicely put together. From what they tell us at training, the dash is all hand stitched, and what they said is it takes many hours for the assembly line personnel to be certified to stitch these dashes. Pretty interesting stuff. Here you have the key. Anyone who is familiar with Lexus or Toyota will instantly recognize that key fob. That is actually the key, part of the smart key system. And then we've got a couple different driving modes. There's an economy mode, normal mode, and a sport mode, and that's just going to change the feel of the suspension. You've got a nice center console here. A little dark in there, you probably can't see it. Interesting stuff. And then of course in here a couple power points, as well as a powered USB jack and a 3.5mm auxiliary input. So pretty cool. More to come. Obviously we're going to drive these things, and we'll have a little bit more to say, but that's the first look at 2013 Avalon.